Welcome back, Tigers. Have you found yourself wanting a snapshot of how your customers are doing? Then this video is for you. We are going to show you how to create reports that will show the opportunity information for a customer or prospect right from their account page in Salesforce. Let's go check out how to set up a tab that will help our sales team when they have meetings with their customers. All right, here we are in Salesforce, and we can see that a sales rep really has no way of knowing just how many opportunities have been closed won for this customer, how long have they been a customer since. And sometimes we see people creating a lot of roll-up fields on the account record that show the totals of the closed won opportunity amounts from this year, closed won opportunity amounts from last year, and pretty soon you get this big section of all these number fields on the account record that make it really hard to determine, is this customer doing good or bad? So we're going to show you how to create a reports tab that is going to allow the salesperson to see whether or not sales are up or down versus last year, what kind of opportunities are being closed right from the account page. So we're going to start out by creating a brand new report. This is going to be an opportunity report. First, we're going to update the filters here to show close date for all time. And then we only want to show our closed won opportunities. And then we're going to group by our close date. So we have two close date fields, so we can group by month and year. Our second one here is going to be calendar month and year. Our first one is going to be calendar year. And then we're going to add a chart to this. I'm going to add a line chart. We're going to choose our close date and then our first close date. And then we're going to save and run this. This is going to be our closed won opportunities by year. And then I recommend that you create a specific folder for the report charts that you're putting on your Lightning record pages so those reports don't get modified. It's a good indicator to you to don't change this report. Okay, so here is a really nice line chart that's showing our comparison between our years and our closed won opportunity amounts. So this is doing the record count. So I actually want that to do my amount. So let's go ahead and edit my report and let's sum this. And now we should be able to choose amount here. Here we go. We'll save and run that. Perfect. Okay, now we need to create another report. This is going to be our open opportunity report. So I'll just do a save as here. And this is going to be open opportunities. And then all I need to do is change this to be open. And then I can save that. You can see we have some bad data. We shouldn't have any open opportunities from 2021. And then I'm going to create a third report. This is going to be an opportunities with products because I want to be able to show my closed won opportunities by my product family. So this is going to be just my closed won. This will be for all time. We'll add in a grouping for product family and my close date. All right, now let's figure out what our report chart is going to do here. And this is going to be closed won opportunities by product family. And it may take some finagling to figure out how we want to get this report to work. Okay, so this is going to show by month. Let's go ahead and let's group this a little bit differently. Let's edit this and let's make this do the same thing that our other report was doing. So this is going to be calendar month and year. This is going to be calendar year. Okay, so what this shows is my different product families and what the customer purchased comparative to last year or the year before. So that's kind of interesting because you can see how the data changes over time. All right, so let's go ahead and go back to our account page. We're going to go to setup and we're going to create a Lightning record page. I'm going to go to Lightning Record Pages, and I don't have one yet, so I'm going to set a brand new one up. I'm going to drop tabs here. I'm going to make my details the first one. I'm going to add my record detail. Let's add that to the correct details tab. This is going to be a custom tab. It's going to be called Reports. And then I can add a report chart. And then I'm going to come here and find my report. Now your report is only going to show if your report has a chart and it's on the same object. So we can see that it's chosen that report, and then I'm going to choose my filter by the account ID so that it only shows the data for this particular account. Now we can see that it looks like it's not showing the information that I'm intending it to show. So let's come here and we're going to pull up this report, closed won opportunities by year. And I'm going to show you some nuances that happen because our report chart looks awesome, right? It's grouped by month, the lines are by year, but we can see that that's not what's happening here. So I'm going to save this and we're going to look at it from the front end. Okay, so let's refresh this. So now I have my reports tab and I have my chart and it's not right. And this is one of the things that drove me nuts. I couldn't figure out what was wrong, but apparently this is a feature. So what's happening is the report chart on the account page is looking at this grouping. It's grouping by closed year first, this close date, and then close date 2, which is the month. It doesn't look at what your report chart is doing. It doesn't care. So if we want it to be the opposite way, then we need to flip-flop our groupings here. And so when you go to the report, it's going to be all wonky. Not the way you'd want it, because you wouldn't look at it by month and then by year, but that's the way it needs to be in order for this chart to be correct. So if we refresh this, this is the way we want it to see. So just keep that in mind whenever you're working with these report charts. It's going to follow the exact grouping that you have in your report. So now we can see here that our customer in October, they did more than last year, but they had a really big December last year. So maybe we can follow up with them and see if we can get some closed won deals for December. So that's our first report chart. Now let's go ahead and add our others. Save that. And now let's look at it from here. So we can see this isn't the way I would want it. This one's okay. You might want to play around with different versions of what that looks like, but let's change our open opportunities report to be grouped. So we'll just flip-flop those two. All right, let's refresh this. Okay. So here's what we can see. So we can see from 2025, they've got a lot of deals. And this is what we have for 2024. We don't have much pipeline going on for them. Probably more helpful for this to be in a bar chart. And then maybe possibly not having the grouping. You just want to see the close date. And then maybe we'd want to group by stage. That would make a little bit more sense here. So let's go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to change this to group this by calendar month. Perfect. So it'll be month and year now. Let's make this a stacked column. Stack by stage. Perfect. Okay. Then let's save and run this. All right, that's looking a little bit better. Let's see what it did over here. Let's see if I need to flip-flop the groupings. Nope, this looks good. So you can see what your pipeline looks like upcoming based on stage. So that's probably a little bit more helpful than looking at it like a line graph like that. And you guys can play with this to your heart's content because the sky's the limit. You can provide all kinds of reports. We will be doing a video on year-over-year reporting in the future, so stay tuned. All right, that's it. That's a wrap. Be sure to subscribe to Blue Tiger Academy so you don't miss out on the next video we are working on that will show you how to do advanced year-over-year reporting for opportunity revenue. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions or if you'd like to see a video on a different Salesforce topic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!